Okay, we are streaming. We're streaming. We're streaming. Ooh. Good? I think we're good. This could be a little smaller. That's better. Let me bring up my stream. Make sure it's working before I fucking... A little smaller. That's better. Let me bring up my stream. Make sure it's working before I fucking... Cool, we're gonna go on to here. Let me bring up... Make sure it's working. That is fucking loud. I'm gonna turn that down. Cool, we're gonna go on to here. Let me bring up... There's a lot of audio happening all at once. Make sure it's working. That is fucking loud. I'm gonna turn that down. Cool, we're gonna go on to here. Let me bring up... There's a lot of audio happening all at once. Make sure it's working. That is fucking loud. I'm gonna turn that down. Cool, we're gonna go on to here. Let me bring up... There's a lot of audio happening all at once. Okay, stop. It's layering over and over again. This is bad. This is not what I'm looking for. Maybe no music for now. We'll keep it open. Okay. Let me clean off my phone first. I'm gonna go. This is off to a very slow start, but I'm a little busy. Copy that. Paste. What music are we basing this on? Or putting this shit to? Let's go with... What's it giving me? Yeah, let's go with that. I don't think there's anybody watching at this very moment. However, in case there's somebody watching the VOD, Currupted. I just realized I spelled. That's crazy. In case anybody's watching the VOD, I tried to record a video. The video being my 2026 predictions. And file Currupted decided to just go and, want to die. So it did that. That was cool. Told myself, might as well do something, stop, and not be not productive. So, here we are. Also, I had different scenes. I can use this one. Woohoo! Full face. Yay. You can see all the suits. Nice little background. Nothing crazy, but it's a nice little background. It's a little empty in this area here and all this area here. But we're working on it, alright? I've been in this house for only, what, 2 months now? Come on, give me some slack. But we'll go back to game. I'm gonna be playing some Call of Duty. I got zombies rocking. I have been working on. I've not recorded or done anything with any of this. However, I have all my Bloodstone camos done for the Black Ops 7 Zombies Masteries. All these are done. I'm working on the Doomsteel camo. I have 2 other guns done. I have the 3 other guns. I have the M15 AR. I have the DS20 Mirage AR, and I have the MPC 25 SMG. So this is my 4th one that I'm going. We got to get 30 of these. That's not going to happen today. I will tell you right now. However, this one is half done, so we're just going to hop into a survival game. I hope this isn't too loud. 30 of these. That's not going to happen today. I will tell you right now. I can't tell. We are going to turn it down a little bit, though, because that music earlier was a little loud. Not by a lot. Not by a lot at all. But by a little bit. Yeah, those levels are a little better. Cool. It was peaking at some points. Let's lock in, lock in, lock in. If you're looking for a world-class gameplay here today, it's not going to happen. I'll tell you that for free. Definitely not the worst player ever, but I sure as hell not the best. What I hear you. Right in here that I can see. Unless I'm blind as a fucking bat. Where's the last guy? There you are. Come here, sweetie. It's gonna take a while. I gotta wait till round 16 for the first elite to spawn. And they spawn every 2 or 3 rounds, I want to say, after that. So we're gonna be here a little bit. It might be an hour for this match alone. I will be honest, it takes quite a bit of time. It would be a grind if it didn't. You can probably hear my keyboard and mouse. I should probably figure that out. I'm not going to do it right now. Hello? Some of these shots are not it from my side. to my... Oh my god, it's lagging. Oh my god. Shout out to my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Start that all the way up. Stand still.
Go to the big pile more.
Hold them.
Enjoy your company benefits, none of which are health insurance. It doesn't get any better than this. Literally.
It's not a bad first perk to get. I'll take it. Oh my god, I'm looking at something else. I got the Smith stuck in my head. Fuck. Nope.
I'm not perfect.
I did not mean to do that. Oh my god, I'm dead. Let's go get some more damage on this gun, shall we? Because it is starting to fall off already.
Oh, it's gonna rain confirmed kills.
I need scrap. Can you guys drop scrap? That would be awesome. I'll take that. There you are. Deep in the cell of my heart, I really want to go. Dog run.
Tear them to pieces!
What a fucking menace.
More damage on this gun would be nice, so let's go get that. I also need to open the door right back there. Boom, bam. Let's go get this and hope that this last one, or this next type task is not too expensive. It's not. Melee kill. Bam.
couldn't make it one round.
Want a raid?
Bastard. Damn, that was easy.
Wait, the job security?
I'll take it.
Oh, no! Wow.
Oh my god.
I was told to get a company store mounted. This is so much better.
I'm gonna shit fire later.
Let's go get. Okay, now we can get Jug. But I also want to get this. Bastards.
Picked up the spare.
Oop. Halfway there, round 8. Well, I guess not really halfway there. We're not done with round 8 yet. But I'm gonna say we're halfway there. Must be bad at this game.
Slowing things down a bit. You'll all get what's coming to you.
Thought I saw one. I was wrong. Got it. Understood. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think the stream's lagging. Oh, it is. Okay. I think we're good now. I need better internet. Ouch. Knew that was gonna happen. I'm bending my wrist real weirdly. Okay. Looks like this stream is running pretty alright. Okay, let's not do that, please. All of you, come on, group up. Get close. Act like you like each other. Come on.
In the weeds over here.
No, Jerry, I need you to scoot in. Come on. Get with the program. Now say cheese.
I'm a wood chipper for you freaks.
There you go. See, that wasn't so hard now, was it?
Sending Semtex.
Still not enough. Awesome. Do that. Okay, one more. I didn't get it quite right the first time. And cheese. All right. Let's try that one more time. Just one more time. Oh, the limits. God damn it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Bastards. They never want to work with me.
Is this mule chip or mule piss?
Good one, dude. Good one, Mason. Keep that up.
Always aim for the novel.
Come on. Fear trap. Okay, I think this is where training begins to happen. Oh, I got salvage.
How's that for a cold shoulder?
Actually, yeah, I'll pick it. Not necessarily going to... trying to... actually, why am I not using that? I should be. Not necessarily going for... anything that requires me getting headshots or anything, so I'll take nukes when I can get them. Actually, I probably should. I'm trying to get to as high round as possible, as fast as possible.
This was gonna be fun. I never said shit about fair.
Did I never get what was in this box? Yeah. Up. Ouch. Oh. I'm gonna have to take this hat off pretty soon. It's starting to get uncomfortable in my ears. Bye.
Fuckers ate all my mats.
Hello? Oh my god. Sweet.
This'll change their tune to dead.
Let's change their tune to dead. Good one, dude. Really got them with that one.
See that? Textbook. Jackie stiff.
Uh-oh. That wasn't a stun. What am I doing? Am I stupid? A little bit. There is another world.
Keep it
There
up.
is a
Momentum's
better
good.
world. Ah, sweet. Did it just turn around 15? I think so. Unfortunate. Still got this whole round to clear. Where are you? What am I hearing? Ouch. I tried to jump off that wall. It did not work.
Someone has to do it.
God, the recoil on this is insane.
Slow things down.
I think I'm bad at this game, guys. Here we go. Ted task is gonna appear. I'm gonna have to kill a bear. Right here. Watch it. Watch this drive.
Hate to see that show up at a picnic.
Easy. Hello? Hello? Guys, number one party anthem, am I right? Let's go hit this real quick.
You impure filth are gonna learn your place.
Hello? Get it!
Right where I want.
Oh. What am I doing? Killing them with a gun. Come on.
these creeps what I really think of them.
Really good ass. Yeah. Somehow I got it. Hello, 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 hello.
Gotta lead by example.
What did I get from that? Oh, quick revive.
We need the recipe for this shit.
Am I stupid?
No autographs.
Insta-kill!
Nothing personal. You were already dead.
Nope, get away from me. Almost there. I think we need three more? Three more. Which we will get this match. Guarantee it. Unless somehow I die in a really stupid way. Which is possible. I'm not ruling that out. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's why that's possible. I'm ass.
How's that for a cold shoulder?
Go! Get to moving your ass. Can I get a bear this round? Can we just keep it consistent? Please and thank you. So that's going to be a no. Got it. I hate this one.
They got me flanked.
I never thought I'd
Dead, just like the rest. X-ray glasses in a case. Needed some room to operate.
So far, so good. Can I get a bear this round, though? Right here, 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 right. Now. Work somehow, by the grace of God. Group you guys all up. Act like you love each other. How much do we got? 2. Next bear round should give us 2 at a time. So let's just hope for that. Guys, go ahead and put your hands together and start praying. That's crazy. I need 50 more.
I said this was gonna be fun. I never said shit about fair.
Nothing personal. You were already dead.
Ooh. Legendary!
We're done here. Make sure what you have.
And then we can almost get pack 3. We're very, very near to that. And next round should be their round.
Slow things down a bit.
If the game does the thing correctly. Okay, well I got the chance. Let's get around all that. Give me that. Thank you. Boogie our way over here. Get that. Boom, bam, bop.
I've been needing this my entire career. I'm not your snack.
How we doing? Good so far? Looks like the stream's going pretty good. There's bear 1. With the axes, can you spawn them quicker? There's 1. Need number 2. Thank you.
Someone had to do it.
Let's get you all over here. Come on. Ow. not going to be a second bear this time. We only need one more. So it should be soon that one more comes.
Ate all my mats. Let's celebrate.
Come on. You know you want to give it to me. Come on. Come on. There he is. Thanks, pimp. That is Doomsteel on the AK. Done and dusted. Not that one.
Release dog on my location.
Cinema. Cinema. Sing me to sleep, sing me to sleep. I don't want to wake up. Sorry guys, I gotta stop singing. I know it's you guys all want to hear it. I'm gonna get copyrighted if I keep doing that, so I'm gonna have to calm it down. Unfortunately. For a second, I thought my fucking stream stopped. I was gonna lose my mind. I don't want to wake up anymore. Sorry, I was just checking my phone. Oy. Next gun. Oh, wait, hang on. Gotta make a little change. Alright, there we go. And actually, I'm gonna change that to that. And that to that one. Because that's what I've been running on everything. Should we do the Maddox or should we... Maybe save that for last. Why do I have so many MXR builds? Delete, yes. Delete, yes. Delete, yes. That one, this one. This can be, yep, that's fine. This will be, short barrel's fine. Let's do that. That's fine. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Quick draw, yep. And that one. I can go without that. Cool. I think that's all we need. And this one I haven't done at all yet, so it'll take a little longer. It may take an entire 35 round game. But hey. That is more stream for the day. I may... I don't know. I may get this one done. I need to eat, so I might make some food. Might put on a video, make some food. And then come back, eat the food, and then we'll see from there. It's a nice day out tonight. It's a nice day out today. Gonna play again. I could be doing the glitched strategy where you just can exit the game and rejoin and repeat, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm a better person than that. I prefer to get it a little more legitimately. I am gonna start playing some music though, because I am losing my mind. It's not gonna be super loud. It'll be a little bit in the background. This one's not going to
Right in the maggot trap.
as much oomph to it. Damage. However, it's totally fine. It's going to be alright. Maybe after I get some food in me, we will get on some multiplayer. And mess with people. Maybe not mess with people. Just mess around a little bit in the normal part of this zone. See, this is why I don't like the guns that aren't the AK, because I have no damage. Sure, it'll take their head off, maybe. If I'm lucky. Doesn't do a whole lot more than that, though. And then leave me alone. Don't try to wake me in the morning, 'cause I don't know what I'm shooting at. I must have my fucking eyes closed. Bam. Ay, ay, no mames. Ay, 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 ay. Ouch. This is hurting you guys. This is hurting me more than it's hurting you guys, I promise.
Time to get topside.
Got a head glitch on a damn zombie. It's gonna be dog round. I have a sneaking suspicion it's gonna be dog round. No, no.
See that? Textbook.
Some damage on this.
Good to see you, sweetheart.
If danger was a crime, you'd be cleared of all charges.
And it's still dog shit. Awesome. Don't try to... My back itching.
I said this was gonna be fun. I never said shit about fair.
That was your last dumpster dive.
I'm blind, I'm blind, I'm blind, I'm blind. I can't see, I swear. I swear this issue is nothing. Except it's not, I'm just bad at the game. Don't try to wake me. Maybe this will be enough. Maybe I have enough damage to do literally anything now. Nope. God. I think it's a good thing I'm doing this shit right now, because this is truly, truly tragic. Get it over with. Get it out of my hands.
Feeling like a tank.
I think second perk I'm gonna buy is dead shot, because just come on. Everybody in line. Single file. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Uh-oh, I'm lagging. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is everything alright? Okay, everything's back. Yeah. Yeah.
Minimal reward. Cover! I never thought I was capable of jealousy. Until now. Your success enjoy your company benefits, none of which are health insurance. You 10 cats now have a place in
Excuse
the
me?
warm cockles of your heart. Stay at better.
Chugging some thermal vision.
Except that's not what I want. It's a useless perk.
Always aim for the nose.
So now we have enough money, we can get a good perk. Oh.
Improve my aim? Let's see.
Still not enough, but you know, it's something. It is something, alright. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm so tired. I got like a decent night's sleep.
I'm a wood chipper for you freaks.
Now I should get some armor. This shit is very repetitive, and quite honestly, I'm having a tough time making any kind of content streaming it. In case you wanted to, you know, a little bit of behind the scenes, I am struggling. Awesome, I'm glad I got that at the end of the round. Thank you, game. Oh my god. We can upgrade the rarity again.
Tear them to pieces!
Person and MRE.
Max ammo!
Sing me to sleep, sing me to sleep. I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
You'll all get what's coming to you.
Couldn't give me one more? That's crazy.
Done got a promo.
I don't have money. How much was it? Something.
Bonus points!
The driver's test for murder.
Should be an easy one.
Or because they're a threat. Some of those came to your face, though. You're worth to corporate. Wait, the job security?
I'm not perfect,
No.
but that shot.
I was told you'd get a company store voucher. This is so much better.
Stim administered. Oh man, wish we had a stopwatch.
I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Sing to me. And
Needed some room to operate.
Insta-kill!
Cause I will be. Come on. motherfucker. Let's do that one,
Eat my dust.
We need ammo pretty soon. Oh, I need to. Oh, shit.
Catching up.
Don't do it.
Nothing personal. You were already dead. One and done.
I'm just gonna buy ammo. Fuck it. I know I'm about to have dog round, but whatever. Yeah.
I'd say fetch me their souls, but it's a little late for that.
It's gonna be bear round, correct? Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. There you are. Come on, everybody.
Someone had to do it.
A blessing is
Bonus points.
pizza party. Now, never in your win, our culture of you out of the leftover episode.
Oh, I hate you.
All right. Duke's up.
Insta-kill.
I think I'm losing my mind. Bumper 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 Nope, nope, we all suck. Angle break of 87. Let's go ahead and buy our perks. Let's get boom, bam, bop, down. Oh, never mind. I'm fucking broke.
Whoa, no. That needs a chaser.
That needs a chaser. Okay. We only have 2. We are already around 21. Awesome sauce. Huh?
This ain't on my map.
Welcome to hell, skid mark. Population?
Slowing things down a bit.
Sing to me. Is that a bear? Oh. Yep. So you know what I could do. Hell yeah.
Let's see what you got left in the tank.
I'm a wood chipper.
Can I get yet another bear, please?
Off goes the creeper. In the weeds over here.
Ow. Ow. Ouchies.
Check his shit. We'll all get what's coming. How's that for a cold shoulder?
Insta-kill bonus points.
This is why I'm not interested in fame.
Double points.
Cool, we need 5 more.
Double points.
I'm not your snap. Needed some room to operate.
Lock in, twin. I was a little too locked in there. I haven't been talking for about 5 minutes, I don't think. We need 5 more. 5 more elite kills for this fuck-ass gun. Oh. Ooh. Started slouching.
I'd say, fetch me their souls.
Gonna sit my ass up.
Little late.
I'm about to die.
Stim administered. Fuckers ain't on my map.
Die, fucker! Okay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone for it. Oh, there he is. I was wondering when that was gonna get here. Not sure how I'm alive.
Dead, just like the rest. Kicking up the cardio now.
I'm a lyrical genius. Easy peasy, bro. Wash his drive.
Someone has to do it.
It's all downhill from
Damn, that motherfucker stuck in time. Come on, 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 come on. That's fucking dog round. No, what the fuck was that?
They don't land on their feet. Jackie still.
Oops. Oops. Let's not do that. Hello?
Already dead.
There was a fucking thing there. Why didn't you pick up? That one. Thank you. And that. Cool. Awesome.
Right where I want. How's that for a cold shoulder?
Fuck you all. Almost got a little out of control there. Let's pack my knife just cause.
Just treating myself to some deadly force. Someone making popcorn?
Bonus points.
Get you some.
What did they call me?
Let's see how the crap holds up. Needed some room to operate.
Seeing those numbers fly across the screen really does get the serotonin going. It's like gambling. Very different premise, but basically gambling.
Sure, let's celebrate.
Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time. So come on and let me know.
I said this was gonna be fun.
Should I stay or should I go? Uh-oh. Bear. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Fuck off. Fuck you. There he is.
Dead, just like the rest. Dead, no order.
There's the second one. Okay. One more. We need one. Un momento. Un momento. That is not. Un mas. We got this shit.
Damn right I earned this.
Okay, alright. Lock in. Got a little too excited there. I gotta lock back in. Get my eyes back on the prize. Come on, just give me it this round. Just give me it. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. Right here. Come on. That's not a bear.
That's self-explanatory.
Should probably. Ooh, that's not a bad idea actually. Please give me the right one. Fuck you. I'm gonna kill myself. Take it. This was the MXR, correct? Yeah. Almost there. I'll be here till the end of time. So come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now?
Right where I want.
Ouch.
I'm a wood chipper for you freaks.
Uh-oh. This could be bad.
Not a good source of protein. Make me proud. How's that for a cold shoulder?
Yee. Okay. Should be this round that we get bear. We're gonna get it, kill him immediately, and then gobble our way out of this bitch. Well, it won't be this round because this game hates me. That's cool too.
Someone has to do it.
Ow, 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 ow.
Put me down a peg.
Ooh, quite the predicament here.
See that? Textbook.
Yeah. And if If I stay, it will be double.
All that's missing is the anthem.
Can we get to it? Come on, new round, new round, new round. Are you the last one? Please be the last one. New round, new round, new round. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just give me this. Please. Yes!
Reliable. Illegal as hell. Line them up.
Let's fucking go. Oh my god. Oh, an hour-long match. I'm gonna... Oh my god. Whew. Good god. Oh. We got that bitch though. Watch this shit, watch this shit, watch this shit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Boom. Hell yeah. How many do I got done now? 5? 5 out of 30. Awesome. Great. Great, 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 great. We'll do that. I'm not gonna use this one again, but we'll change it up, right? That's fine. That's fine. That one's fine. That's whatever. That's cool. Any of these I want? Should I stay or should I go now? Hip fire movement speed, aim walking movement speed. I'll do that over that. Oy. Okay. Next one, we got these 3 and that, so we'll do Maverick next. Alright, yeah. However, I'm going to first do all this. Number 1, let's just do that. Do I not have? I don't. Okay. Okay, I'm going to real quick ability stock. Fuck it. Nah, no, we'll go with more ammo. That'll help. Okay, I'm going to go get some food. Let me find a video for you guys to watch while I'm gone. I'll be gone for super long, but let's just put him on.
So, My garage is falling apart. This building is over 80 years old, and it's a little rough around the edges. Over the past year and a half, I've been doing my best to turn this into a proper workshop by adding lights, raising the ceiling, and completely rebuilding the front wall for a wider garage door. But even so, there is still a lot wrong with it, including no insulation. But today, all of that is going to change. Converting this nearly century-old structure into what will essentially be a brand new building entirely on my own was not easy, especially considering that I chose to do all of this work this past summer in Texas. The original plan for this video was just to replace all of the old siding and make it look pretty on the outside, but pulling that off revealed that the bottom plate that holds up the wall was completely rotting away. And it turns out that's pretty much the case for every wall. I severely underestimated how bad this actually was. And there's also kind of the small issue of the garage actually looking like this. When I rebuilt the front wall a year ago, I had to use a bunch of ratchet straps to pull it back into the shape it should be. But the rest of the building is still very much leaning in other directions, not by a lot, but way more than I'm comfortable with leaving. So because this place is rotting away and wonky, I think the only logical solution is to tear down and rebuild every single wall. So that's what I'm gonna do. Fixing the lean should be pretty easy. I upgraded my old ratchet strap to a bigger one so that it's strong enough to... So I upgraded my new ratchet strap to a bigger one so that it's strong enough to pull the entire building into shape. Replacing the framing though isn't so simple. The plan is to add in some temporary 2x4s to hold everything in place, swap out the old wood with new wood, and then pull the temporary 2x4s back off. Basically your classic switcheroo, only this time it's an entire building that will crush me if something goes wrong. So before the new lumber goes in, I need to do a few things first. The anchor bolts that held the original walls in place are either missing the nut that locks everything down, are completely disintegrated to the point where I don't even know how that's possible, or in the case of the wall I just tore down, is one of only one for the entire wall. I have no idea how this place didn't just...
I can explain.
So because of that, I have to epoxy in some brand new anchor bolts, placing them every 5 feet. And while I was here, I also filled in the hairline cracks in the foundation stem wall with an acrylic sealer. That way, water and bugs won't have a direct avenue to the inside.
Get out of here.
And once those are fully cured, I'm good to install the new foam seal along with the new rot-resistant pressure-treated bottom plate.
That's not going anywhere.
From there, I marked out the locations of all the new studs, double-checked that this was in fact level now, and started whacking in some new wood. And after hours of work, I was completely finished with one half of one wall. Good God, I'm already tired. For the next half, I added in even more anchor bolts, but to get the bottom plate running the full length of the foundation, I cut a lap joint into the end to correspond with another one that I'm cutting into the next piece. And once that was sealed up with a specific end grain sealer, I both glued and nailed it into place, effectively making them one very long piece. Now, I don't know if it actually works that way, but it seems right to me. And at this point you might be asking, Ronnie, how do we make sure that the garage doesn't just fall back over when you remove the ratchet straps? And that is a good question, especially considering just how many comments I received about how Americans build their houses out of cardboard, which isn't exactly untrue. Listen, I get it. Seeing my entire garage flex like it did was terrifying, but wood specifically southern yellow pine, is incredibly strong and capable of bearing immense weight. The only caveat is that it needs to be reinforced through triangulation. But if you want, you can also use a rectangle. Psst, which is really just 2 triangles. When properly nailed in place, these structural OSB sheets will hold the studs exactly where they are, eliminating the possibility of any lateral movement, which is something that the original horizontal boards weren't capable of. Though installing these was easier said than done, not just because a single sheet weighs 50 pounds and is incredibly awkward to maneuver by yourself, but mainly the heat. In case you weren't aware, it gets extremely hot in Houston, with humidity ranging from dry to miserable most days. Ambient air was already 95 degrees, but the temperature of things actually in direct sunlight was even higher. Not only did my camera almost overheat, but the giant fan that was my only form of solace literally caught on fire and stopped working.
It's very hot out here.
I was dying, and all I was wishing was please let the weather be anything other than...
Tonight, millions of families and businesses are without power as South Texas takes a direct and deadly hit from Hurricane Beryl.
Well, maybe not anything. Hurricanes are usually not super chill, and this one was no exception.
Downtown Houston flooded, cars washed away, and homes crushed.
We did as much preparation as we could,
That'll be okay.
but that didn't stop the flooded areas, homes destroyed, and over 3 million people in the Houston area without power for days. And our street was no exception to the chaos. Luckily, the worst damage our home saw was just a few fallen branches. Water did make its way inside the garage, but everything important was elevated off the ground. Things could have been a lot worse, but still, 3 out of 10, not a good time. Eventually, after a few days, power came back on, water went down, and I got back to work. One of the cool things about working on old buildings are the weird artifacts you find, like wires that go directly into dirt, or giant sprockets tucked away in the soffit, or vintage nails. Ow! Inside your big toe.
That really hurts. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, that went through my toe. That went through my toe.
To make it so this massive ridge beam here is properly supported again, I reinstalled this 4x4 post. That way there's a direct load path to transfer the weight of the roof into the foundation. Now to finish up this first wall, I actually had to start on the next wall, where I'm just standing on more boards with nails in them. What the hell is wrong with me? And that was because I had to pop in the next section of the new bottom plate in order to add in that last stud for the last piece of sheathing. Meaning this wall is now fully rebuilt, and there's definitely nothing critically wrong with how I constructed it that I'm just now realizing.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
There is, however, a lot wrong with the next wall that is not my fault, and I'll show you. If you were to take a string from one corner of a wall and pull it tight all the way to the other corner, the string should run perfectly along the top edge. But here, there is about an inch gap in the middle. My first thought was, oh my god, I guess the roof must have sagged at some point and pushed the entire wall out. But then I looked down and realized it was the exact same thing on the bottom plate, which is bolted to the ground. So not only does that mean the back wall actually looks a little closer to this, but it means it was built that way.
And please note that the string is perfectly in line with the edge of the concrete foundation. It's just the sill plate that's completely in the wrong spot. Why?
To find that out, I cut away the bottom plate only to reveal 2 things. 1, there just might have been termites, and 2, it looks like the original anchor bolt was hit to the side whenever the foundation was first formed. So I can only imagine the original builder saw this, said, hammered it back upright, and then just built the wall up in entirely the wrong spot.
Jesus Christ, did they just not care?
Fixing this easily avoidable mistake 80 years late shouldn't be too hard though. With this 360-degree laser level lined up with the edge of the foundation, it'll create a line that's exactly where the top section needs to come out too. From there, I cut away the nails holding down the rafters, started tugging on this thing until I was satisfied, and then held it in place with some temporary screws. Now for the bottom plate, I just had to repair the foundation with some new concrete and install the new wood to where it's not hanging over the edge. And now it should just be a matter of throwing on some more studs and calling this a day, but no, that would be too easy. You see, I noticed something else wrong with the wall. With the laser level now placed on top of the open garage door, it perfectly lines up with the wall's top edge. Convenient. Except of course for the back wall that slopes downward over 1.25 inches lower than where it should be. So the wall looks more like that, only because the raised stem wall section of the foundation is sloping down.
At first, I was scared that there were larger foundation settling issues with the whole building sinking into the ground, but nope. It's just that the original builders formed the concrete wrong in the first place.
Granted, 1.25 inch drop over 26 feet is practically nothing, but fixing the roof so that it is actually level was as simple as making each subsequent stud slightly taller than the previous one.
But there's still kind of one big problem remaining, and that is the rafters.
So if this is where the framing should have been originally built, but it was actually constructed here, pulling the wall inward like I did really only solved half the issue. To fix that, I had to cut a new bird's mouth in every rafter a little bit higher up. That way the bottom edge falls right in line with the wall's top edge. And to permanently lock these down, I used these giant screws specifically for securing rafters. Do that 11 more times, throw on some OSB panels, and boom, back wall done. Taking it one step further though, I modified the framing so that I could cut this out, seal the opening, and add in some windows, because any additional natural light is never a bad thing. I'm not a plant.
Oh gosh, dang it.
Now you might think next is rebuilding the very last wall, but it's not. And quite frankly, I'm embarrassed you even thought that.
If this wall goes now, so does the electrical panel that powered the tools I would need to build a new one. So instead, I'm just gonna use this. Not only is this new panel the higher quality Square D brand compared to the cringe General Electric, but it has a lot more spaces for even more circuits. Not that I plan on having a giant air compressor, welder, plasma cutter, laser cutter, CNC mill, lathe, drill press, water jet, electric car charger, and air conditioning, but I want to be able to have all of those things. And I also want a bunch of general use outlets. It might seem like overkill having one every 4 feet, but I have no idea how I want this shop to be laid out long term, so having this many, plus more that'll be on another circuit, makes it so I'll have accessible power no matter what. Now, in order to use these, they need a power source. Right now, there is one 60 amp breaker feeding both our laundry room and garage, but to do this correctly, I need to sever that excess connection and run a dedicated 100 amp circuit directly to the building.
And that required us to upgrade our home's main panel to a much larger one too, so that there's actually room to install the breaker to feed the garage. And also, we had to upgrade to 200 amp service from our energy provider.
That was something we paid professionals to do, but because we were quoted almost $4,000 just to run that garage connection, I instead decided to do it myself. And yeah, that's pretty much how it went. Now, according to the National Electric Code, these wires need to be buried 18 inches below the surface, which is exactly how deep this $100 rental digs. But because there can be things like sewage, water, or gas lines buried, it's typically best to call your local municipality and have them mark out where they are. And I did that, but was given the all clear for where I wanted to dig. But even so, it was still a pain to deal with the very thick clay soil, as well as the massive tree roots. Seriously, these things are huge, especially the ones that look like PVC pipe. They lied to me. Inside the trench will be 100 feet of this 1-gauge aluminum feeder wire. Inside 100 feet of this PVC conduit. Usually, people glue all of the conduit in place and then force the wires through to the other side, but that can be kind of difficult if there's a lot of bends in the run, and I have a lot of bends in the run. So I had the bright idea to slide each piece over the wires individually, like the world's largest bead bracelet, and then glue them together. Turns out, that was a pretty dumb idea. Not because it was more difficult than doing it the normal way, in fact it was probably about the same, but because doing it the way I did is a violation of the National Electric Code. Oops. But still, I managed to get every piece of conduit connected and the wires shoved where they needed to be. And because these are aluminum wires, I had to use a special antioxidant paste where they connect to the terminals. And once the same thing was done at the main panel, the very last step was installing this guy. The NEC also requires that any structure with a subpanel that's separate from the structure with the main panel to have its own grounded electrode system. And that system is just a very long metal rod very deep in the ground. And with that copper wire connected to it, that is everything about the electrical system completely finished. So the ground bar is bonded back to the grounds at the main panel as per code, but in a sub panel you're not supposed to bond the neutrals to the grounds like you would normally do in a main panel. So this is good to go. Now we can just turn this thing up. No, I'm just kidding. I flipped that breaker.
Still not on fire.
Along with the two in the sub panel, and it is all good. 2 lights means correct wiring. I finally have proper wiring in the garage. That's pretty cool. That's very cool, in fact. Every single one of these are operational, and because the first outlet in the chain is GFCI protected, they are all GFCI protected. That is pretty cool.
Hisense, more like buy sense, because I'm getting rid of it, you know?
It's time to rebuild that last wall. Now you might be asking, Ronnie, why did it look like you just crushed yourself along with that window AC unit? And also, was that pee on your leg I saw? And those are very good questions, but I have 3 very good answers. 1, yep. 2, that pun was absolutely horrible and death was the only appropriate response. And 3, this window AC unit is no longer needed since I now have this. Mr. Cool's new 4th gen 18,000 BTU mini split heat pump HVAC unit. But we can just call him Steve.
Full disclosure, Steve here was sent to me by Mr. Cool himself. He saw my Instagram post and said, damn, that guy looks hot. Let's change that.
Now, if you've spent even 30 seconds on the home renovation side of YouTube, then you've probably already heard that Mr. Cool is a true DIY mini split system, since you can install everything yourself without the need for an HVAC technician. And that's true, this thing was very easy to install. By far the most time-consuming part of the entire process was just making the surface for the unit to mount onto.
Oh, God damn it. This was supposed to be the inside.
Nice. And once the wall was insulated and the panels popped in place, primed, sealed, and painted, I just had to use the supplied template to figure out where to drill the massive hole to the outside, as well as where to mount the bracket. Then, with some trim and more trim. The wires and tubes get fed outside, Steve gets popped in place, and that is literally it for the inside. Nice. The thing that makes this a true DIY system are these lines right here, because they're already pre-charged with the refrigerant, where the only things you have to do are thread together the color-coded connectors, open the valves, and hope to God you don't have a leak. Now, if you want Mr. Cool's full warranty, which I've heard is pretty good, there is one caveat to the DIY label, and that is requiring a licensed electrician to do all of the wiring that connects this to the electrical panel, which is definitely what I did. Then, with a little bit of insulation and a few cover panels popped on, that finishes the entire installation. So from there, we are free to flip on the breaker and bask in the ice-cold air. And Steve here is actually capable of heating too, not just cooling, so this will be perfect for the 6 weeks of cold we get here in Houston. This is really an incredible upgrade to the shop, and honestly one that I was going to do regardless of whether or not it was sponsored, but Mr. Cool really helped out here. So if you want one for yourself, go to mrcool.com to check them out. Now, there is one small problem. It's not actually cooling down lower than 85 degrees. Not because the unit is bad or anything, like, it's great, like, seriously, I think you're incredible. But mainly because the rest of the building is very much uninsulated. Even on cool mornings, the sun is very present, heating up the dark panels and creating a temperature difference upward of 25 degrees. Yikes. The only solution is more insulation. But not before framing out this wall for even more windows and running all of the wiring. Now, if you're wondering why there's regular studs above the openings instead of load-bearing headers, well, that's because this is not a load-bearing wall, so those aren't required. Trust me.
I checked online.
And besides just temperature, this mineral wool insulation should also be a great acoustic insulator, which is great because I will be making a lot of noise in here, and also the birds outside can be very mean.
Hey, Marco.
Hey, Paulie.
You see Ronnie earlier?
Yeah, what a jackass.
Now, before I finish up this section here, do you remember earlier in the video when I said there was definitely nothing critically wrong with how I built this wall? Well, I lied. Because the wall is very wobbly. That's pretty spooky, huh? And that is because the main section and the gable section are two separate pieces, which effectively creates the perfect hinge point where they meet, allowing the wall to just wiggle back and forth. Now, 99% of houses have a ceiling in place, making it so that can't happen. But I don't have a ceiling. So what can we do? Well, 5 seconds on Google shows us a wonderful diagram saying to not do exactly what I did. Whoops. But also that I'm not the first person to make this mistake. What I should have done is something called balloon framing, with studs going the full length. That way, there is no hinge point. My first attempt at fixing this was splicing in 2 full-length studs to do at least something to stabilize the wall. Is that actually better?
No.
So as a final effort before I close this wall up for good, I'm gonna do what I probably should have done in the first place and make the post that supports the ridge beam one continuous piece instead of 2. And that took what was a very violent shake and made it into the smallest of wobbles. Which probably only persists due to the nature of 2x4 construction, so this is good. Now you might be asking, hey, shouldn't you have done that same thing on the other side too? Before more insulation goes in here, I thought it'd be a good idea to add in another outlet on the back wall, but for the exterior. Just in case the AC ever has to be serviced, there'll be a spot to plug in some tools. And once everything was added in, this place was finally at a comfortable temperature and staying there. So, all that's left now is to make this place look good. It was not long before this was looking like a completely different place. But there's still a lot of garbage. A really great tip for organizing is just to take all of your junk and put it somewhere else. So with those things, a few hours of cleanup, and of course installing these last 2 windows that just arrived, that is this stage of the garage renovation done. Actually, I don't even know if this is still considered a renovation since every single wall was replaced, only the roof is original. The shop of Theseus, maybe? Regardless, getting to this point pretty much entirely on my own has taken an insane amount of effort, money, and of course, time. It's been a while since the last upload, but hey, it took me 3 months just to film this video. And even though I've done so much, there's still a lot more to do later. Because for now, I have a workshop that's insulated, air-conditioned, and structurally sound with a beefy electrical system where I can work on whatever project I want. I am very excited for what's to come. So thank you for watching, and thank this project. I'll see you guys later.
We'll do one more because I'm still eating.
Alright guys, talk about the Formula 1 news. Major updates as the Barcelona test is rapidly approaching. The power unit drama of recent weeks has gone to a new level today, with big rumours that Mercedes and Red Bull were both exploiting this compression ratio idea to gain an advantage in this grey area in the regulations. But according to new reports today, only one of those 2 manufacturers is actually using this secret technique, and therefore the competitive picture when it comes to the voting behind the scenes and the way that the teams and the politics might play out is changing rather rapidly, especially with rumours that Audi rather than Ferrari are the key team opposing this idea. Very much intrigued to your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new as always. I greatly appreciate it. Plenty to get into. Max with Daniel Ricciardo, Arvid Lindblad. I think they were doing something with Red Bull that's been, well, broadcast or is about to get seen. Now, speaking of Max Verstappen, yes, he is trying to get ready for the new season. And how's he going to do that? He's going to test some GT3 cars. If you guys are unfamiliar, he's moving his Verstappen.com Racing, whatever it's called, I think it's just Verstappen Racing now, his GT3 campaign, which he will be contributing to at least to some degree next season. He's moved from driving Ferrari 296 GT3s now to driving the AMG Mercedes. And this is particularly interesting just because of the whole Max to Mercedes thing, the Toto Wolff idea. And here he is at Portimao yesterday testing again this Mercedes AMG GT3. So pretty beautiful, actually. We'll see how that goes for the season. Couple of quick things on Ferrari. We did hint at this yesterday, but it's now been kind of more readily confirmed that the decisions Ferrari are making internally are based on the success in their WEC program and trying to bring some top individuals over. So we saw some talking points that apparently Fred Vasseur, there are top engineers coming over from the WEC program that's been very successful the last couple of seasons into the Formula 1 program, and apparently this is continuing. The exchange of technical staff between the F1 department and the WEC Hypercar program is being activated, especially involving engineers who are far from minor. So, you know, a big chunk of important senior, very experienced, successful engineers are moving over. This is an internal flow aimed at leveraging the winning experience gained since Ferrari's entry into endurance prototype racing in 2023, where of course they've been very successful under this man on the left-hand side. Now, What does this mean? As I said yesterday, the question always at Ferrari is who's actually making these decisions. Is this Fred Vasseur saying, look, my boys, we don't know how to win. We need some of those lads. I don't think so, right? To me, this screams like it's a decision being made from the top level. John Alcant maybe saying, oh, well, these lads are winning. These lads aren't winning. Let's put some of those lads over there. And look, maybe there's some logic in that, but I don't know, man. Ferrari continue to be Ferrari. Now, there's also further rumours on who is or is not going to make the test. This, of course, is the circuit Barcelona-Catalunya, whatever it's technically called. We're going there very shortly. Well, none of the media, of course, are going there, but the teams will be going there. But will all the teams be going there? That is the key question, because as we discussed over the last couple of days, rumours that some teams are delayed in their plan. We heard initially maybe 2-3 teams could be somewhat delayed. Now, whether they will make it by Wednesday and be able to run Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the test starts on Monday, but you can only run 3 of the 5 days of the week. Maybe that's not the end of the world. But the reality is that a lot of people are now saying that there is some risk in it and not all the teams are going to make it in time. The rumour the other day was that there was a top team that were concerned about making this happen. Now, apparently Ferrari are going to be absolutely fine, which makes some sense. I mean, they're revealing their car before the Barcelona test. They're doing so in Fiorano, where they will drive it around the track. So they will have a car ready, you would well imagine. But the other top team that could be missing it, we're going to talk about Aston Martin in a second, but there is also further rumours now from different sources that one team is behind the curve here, and they might not even make it to the test related to aerodynamic delays. And this is particularly interesting, given we're going to discuss a little bit on Aston Martin in a second, and some rumours as to what they've been up to as of late. Now, Aston also have said, or at least it's been heavily hinted, they will be roughly 15 kilograms over the weight limit when the season starts. I don't think that will be unusual, to be honest, but there's a feeling that when the season begins, there will be at least a 10 kilogram difference between the weights of the heaviest and the lightest cars. That is roughly 3/10 a lap, people tend to say. Maybe that depends on the downforce levels the cars are producing as well. Of course, these cars are producing far lower downforce than the previous iteration, at least for the time being, because the Venturi tunnels on the floor are gone, so could even be a bigger deal than just that 3/10 we often talk about. But what about this Aston Martin story? Because it continues to emerge, and it's actually a really fascinating one right now. Look, bringing in Adrian Newey, yes, he might design a phenomenal car aerodynamically, but there are so many moving components here. The fuel, the engine, the electrical components, and also just the fact they've got a massive factory, they've got loads of staff, making everything work as one and work together is a challenge. Their simulator tools don't seem to have been that good. All sorts of questions to this end. And rumours emerging that actually Newey recognised that shortly after he joined the team. He actually mentioned specifically in an interview that their driver-in-the-loop simulator tools were nowhere near good enough for being an absolute top team. And apparently, after looking at the wind tunnel, they weren't getting the data that they believed correlated with reality. So Newey ordered it to be recalibrated last summer. Now, of course, at that time, they were already quite deep into the work on the AMR26, but apparently because of that, they had to reconsider a lot of their work, which means things, at least in terms of their final program, have been delayed somewhat. We heard hints at this the other day, but this is kind of the first time we've heard exactly what might have been causing it. And there was reports from, well, Gazzetta as well, that said, yeah, they will not have their final version of the car ready for the start of the season. In fact, the definitive version, as in probably what might turn out to be just a straight up B-spec car, kind of like what they did in 2022, will arrive in the summer. Newey, after verifying that both the wind tunnel calculations and the computational ones provided unreliable data, ordered the recalibration. Now, that of course happened a long time ago, but that set them back arguably months in their development. Now, it's difficult to imagine that can be a good thing exactly, but it might not be the end of the world, right? They turn up to the start of the season. It's all about the development this year anyway, and by maybe 6 to 7 races into the season, they're going to have a very competitive machine. I think that's what Aston Martin fans have to be hoping for, really. There are so many moving parts with that team, it's difficult to expect them to come out the gates with a rocket ship. And of course, people are theorizing what this could mean. Is it going to be an okay base car? Is it going to have loads of weaknesses? Are they going to bring major upgrades in Barcelona or somewhere else? Who knows, right? I guess time will tell. People are theorizing what it could mean for Alonso, win number 33, etc., etc. But that's the Aston Martin predicament. They seem to be behind the curve to a degree. But as I've said, does that mean they could be in this category of not making it in time to the test? I mean, on multiple levels now, we have heard that Aston Martin are further behind in their planning than other teams are, and arguably that they would like to be. This, as we've just discussed, is another reason or explanation potentially as to why. Will they have a car ready for Barcelona? Good question. I would say probably yes, but we don't know, and maybe if they are behind the curve, that's one of the reasons as to why there's going to be further talk really about how they're going to go in the mid-season rather than at the start of the year. Now, Peter Windsor says he thinks Alonso's going to win a race. Now, again, winning the championship, given what we've discussed, if you're really hopeful that Aston Martin and Alonso are going to win...
Okay. Back to what we were doing? Well, not really. I'm going to go into some multiplayer. See what we can get into. What are we gonna run? Let's go NPC, because I already have that. Pretty much done. Let's do something interesting. That works. Cause I will be gone. Alright, so what? Quick draws on stock. Sure. Laser. I don't think I have it. Unfortunately, that's alright. We can use that. This is the build we're gonna go with. Launcher. Or no, let's go. Dang it. And then we're gonna go. Oh wait, why do I have gunfighter on? No. Wait. Oh, I guess. Okay, whatever. This one we're gonna go with terminal spikes. I already got that. Boom. Sure. Actually, no. I'll use the jump pod. Fuck it. I'm gonna go with this and cluster. Fuck it. Ghost. Scav. And that one. Yeah, that's what we'll run with. Load out. Damn. Let's do this one. Oy. That's squirting. Whatever. Got my dubby next to me. You know I keep that thing on me.
Team deathmatch. Guild signatures all over this place. Hit them hard.
Eyes on
this game. Holy hell.
No, no.
Enemy UAV detected.
Triggering scout pulse. Hostile gone.
Hostile UAV established above.
Using stim. Throwing cluster.
Okay.
Scout pulse standing by.
Confirming kill. Moving with scout pulse.
Enemy Hellstorm on the way.
Oh, awesome.
Tally.
Damn.
Target in the open.
Fuck. I need to fucking remember that.
Hostile decoy active.
Enemy UAV detected.
Stupid ass.
Tango down. Guild mover.
Scout pulse ready.
Threat eliminated.
TACOM, release skewer on mission.
Triggering scout pulse.
Got the lead.
Enemy is down. Shooter spotted.
Damn, I'm bad at this game.
Enemy squad link. Alpha Mike Foxtrot.
Scout pulse standing by.
Moving with scout pulse.
God damn.
Second, I need eyes overhead.
Nope.
Hostile UAV established above.
Kill.
They're on the ropes. Don't let them
Cluster
fucking
sent.
breathe.
Scout pulse ready.
Triggering scout pulse.
Mission goals are green. Hotel Sierra.
Hell you.
Bravo Zulus all around.
You did have 7 kills. That's crazy. Don't feel bad for me. I want you to know. Deep in the cell of my heart, I want to go. Let's do this. Not crazy. But a little more. Asleep. Asleep. I'm gonna play some normal ass music. If I get copyrighted, that's fine. Something happened in here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I've got to beware. I think it's time we stop. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Hard point. Secure the objective. Hard point locked down. Stay tight, we're in the lead.
Scout pulse standing by.
I fucking knew that was gonna happen.
Moving with scout pulse.
The field took the hard point. Got the hard point. Hard point identified.
TACOM, get me a UAV.
Hard point is active.
Scout pulse ready.
Hard point
Triggering
locked
scout
down.
pulse.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Hello, team. Team, anywhere? Anyone?
Scout pulse standing by.
Moving with scout pulse.
The guild reclaimed the lead.
Cluster grenade going out.
Hard point located. detected.
Sniper making trouble.
Hardpoint active. The guild took the hardpoint.
Anderson designating Hellstorm target.
Got the hardpoint.
Bro. I'm gonna lose it.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Authorizing skewer flight.
Fucking finally.
Hardpoint locked down.
Get out of my fucking corner.
Hardpoint identified. We got the advantage. Now we have to keep it. Hardpoint is active. The guild took the hardpoint. Damn it, lost the lead. Hostile UAV established above.
My God.
Got the hardpoint. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Authorizing UAV mission.
Hardpoint located.
Triggering
Enemy
scout pulse.
UAV detected. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Anderson authorizing skewer.
Leads ours. Stay on task. Hostile UAV established above.
Scout post standing by.
Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy UAV neutralized.
Skewer ready to launch.
Hardpoint identified.
Release skewer on
Deploying
mission.
skewer on your target.
Dial in. Enemy dreadnought working. Hardpoint is active. Got the hardpoint.
Dreadnought spotted.
The guild took the hardpoint.
Hostile dreadnought operating.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Dreadnought spotted.
Hardpoint located.
Hostile dreadnought operating.
Hardpoint active.
Dreadnought spotted.
Got the hardpoint. The guild took the hardpoint.
Clear shot.
Enemies took the lead. Make them regret it. Enemy UAV detected.
Hostile eyes overhead.
Hardpoint identified.
UAV deleted.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down. Got the lead. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Hostile harp identified.
You're falling behind, Black Ops.
Harp engaging.
Hostile UAV established above. Hardpoint located.
Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy UAV neutralized. Hostile harp identified.
Hardpoint active. Got the hardpoint. The field took the hard point. Enemy UAV detected. Hardpoint
Cluster
identified.
sent.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is active.
Moving with scout pulse.
Got the
I'm gonna lose
hardpoint.
my mind.
Lead's ours. Stay on task. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Stim applied.
Hardpoint located.
Scout pulse ready.
Triggering scout pulse.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Scout pulse standing
Back
by.
on target. Moving with scout pulse.
The field took the hardpoint.
Got a bandit. Cluster grenade going out.
Got the hardpoint. Enemy scout pulse active. Hardpoint identified. We got the advantage. Now we have to keep it. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemies took the lead.
How?
Don't regret it.
Oh my god.
We're down, but not out, Black Ops. Time to get clever.
Eyes on Semtex. Sighted on target.
Hostiles released a skewer.
You're dead.
Hostile UAV established above. Enemy care package dropping.
I hate this game. Why do I play this shit?
We underestimated him. RTB to regroup.
I'm gonna do one more game and then go ahead and hop off for the day. It's really starting to fucking annoy me. Baby, don't cry when I am gone. Promise you everything I want. Oh, you buddy, you. What the fuck did I just say? Wake up in the morning until I go back to sleep. Oh, I wish you were mine. I think of you all the time. Haciendo besos sin say to me y pasando tiempo juntos is our alternative. My perfect girl, I wanna make you my queen. Cause mi sueño no se ha hecho una realidad, pero tiempo irá.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate all threats.
Who are you?
Save it for the enemy.
Stay tight. We're in the lead.
Kill boy. Where is everybody, bro?
Scout pulse ready.
Triggering scout pulse.
Enemy UAV detected.
Hostile eyes overhead. UAV deleted. Engaging shooter.
Hostile counter UAV above.
Sighting in on counter UAV. Hostile counter UAV bent.
Scout pulse standing by.
Moving with scout pulse. Got contact.
Hostile UAV established above.
Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy UAV neutralized.
Replacer requesting recon. It's me. I'm the replacer.
There's, I don't.
Go into guns.
Scout pulse ready.
Delivering scout pulse. Got a bandit.
Replacer requesting recon. It's me. I'm the replacer.
Scout pulse standing by.
Almost sighted on target.
Hostile care package
Moving the
above.
scout pulse.
Enemy UAV detected. Net call. Napalm strike inbound.
Hostiles overhead. Contact. Hostile CUAV. Enemy CUAV grounded.
Enemy CUAV established overhead.
Setting in on counter UAV.
Scout pulse ready.
Counter UAV fed.
Hostile UAV established above.
Enemy UAV spotted. UAV deleted. Cluster sent. Engaging shooter. Enemy with Semtex.
We control the
cluster.
field. Keep it that way.
Healing up.
Enemy care package dropping. And I'm in their system. That's Curtains Black Ops.
Nothing but pure FM.
I did terrible. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off stream for the day. It's been a pretty alright one. I had fun. If anybody's watching this, Debbie, There you go. Code Ariano, 10% off. You get a discount, I get some money. It's a win-win. Goodbye, everybody.